Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to be doing my monthly haul and low buy update. So today I'm just going to be talking about all the purchases I made in the month of April, and then I'm also going to be throwing in just a few things that I received as PR that I have not already talked about on my channel. So you can let me know if you want to see it or if you don't care about it, just whatever feedback you want to give me. I love hearing what y'all want to see because it helps me kind of guide my content. I mean, I'm normally just doing whatever I feel most passionate about, but whenever I see comments that are specifically like a lot of comments on one thing, I will take that into consideration and try to do that sooner rather than later. And then I also will be doing just some low buy thoughts at the end, any experiences, any changes of heart, anything that I feel like I learned during the month, I'll throw that in the end and just talk about it. I'll try to make this month's update rather quick. I only have a few things written down that I want to talk about. So just to fill you in really quickly, if you're not already familiar with my channel, my low buy rules are that I'm allowed to buy 2 palettes per month just because that's what I love. That's like my makeup sweet spot, and that's what I like to review most on my channel. So I feel like, especially with having a YouTube, I feel like if I didn't have a YouTube, I would probably want to buy less palettes just because it can be a little bit overwhelming. But as far as review purposes, I'm allowed 2 per month and then 1 new brand to try each month, which has been fun. And I try not to go crazy or anything, but I definitely like that I added that into my rules. And then last but not least, for this month, it was April, which is my birthday month, so I allowed myself 1 purchase with no rules attached where I could just buy something that I've been wanting and kind of treat myself, and that was my birthday gift to myself, which if you watch my Chatty Get Ready With Me birthday haul, weird like montage of videos all in one video, you already know what I bought myself for my birthday, but I figured I would just quickly throw it in here. And just also wanted to mention really quickly that my low buy rules don't include skincare because I don't really think I have a skincare problem. I buy it when I need it, so I will mention some skincare that I bought that was like literally just replacements, nothing special, but I figured I'd talk about it really quickly, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so the first thing that I bought in the month of April was the Menagerie Cosmetics Whale Song palette, which was a pre-order, so I do not have it in my hands today, but I believe I purchased it on April 1st. It was supposed to ship April 28th, but there was an email update a few days ago that I think it's going to take like a week or 2 longer, something like that. So I'm just patiently waiting, and I'm excited whenever it comes, but I'm not in a rush because I'm a little overwhelmed, so I can't wait till that comes, and I think it'll be really fun to compare with other palettes. I think it'd be interesting to do like a palette or like a video on like all the blue-green palettes that are out right now. I am really curious about the new Makeup Revolution. They have a deep dive palette, which is one of their little like $7 ones, and it's different blue and green shadows, and I really don't love their formula normally, so I don't want to buy it, but also I think the color scheme is really pretty, so I'm like, if it comes on Ulta, then I will like use my Ulta points to get it and like buy it specifically just to review and talk about, and I don't have high hopes for it. But yeah, anyways, besides the point, the next purchase that I made was another palette purchase, and this is a custom palette from Lethal Cosmetics, and I was super excited about this because I wanted to try this brand for a really long time, ever since I heard about it like months ago, and I've just been waiting for the perfect moment. I already have a first impression of this up on my channel if you want to see my thoughts and see swatches and everything, but here's what my custom palette looks like. I think it is so pretty, and I have not played with it again since the first impression. I know I need to use it again and get more familiar with the shadows, but I think it's really beautiful, and they came out with a new option to do custom palettes and get it at a better price, so I was all about it, and I decided to just go ahead and make the purchase. Alright, so the brand that I decided to try for the first time in the month of April was Linda Howberry Cosmetics, and it was the perfect moment because they came out with the Spectral palette, which is beautiful. I actually already did a first impression on all of these as well, so I can link that down below. I'm going to rush through this, and I'm not going to talk about everything in depth just because I've already talked about it in a first impression haul kind of way, so I just figured I'd mention it really quickly, just all encompassing right now. But this is the Spectral palette, and it's what I have on my eyes today. I'm working on 3 looks with 1 palette, which might be up before you see this video. I'm not really sure. I don't have like the video schedule planned out, but I didn't really have the best first impression of this, but the more I've been using it, the more I've been liking it, so I'm getting to know it a little bit better. I love this pink shade as a blush. It's what I have on today. It's such a pretty like baby doll cool tone pink blush. I like this one as a blush too, so I am enjoying the palette. I will definitely do a review on it soon, so I decided to grab that, and that's what really sparked the purchase. But I also grabbed the mood crayons because I was really curious about these, and I have to keep trying them out. I don't have the green one in here right now. I will say from first impression, I wore one of these, the blue one, I think it was, all day. And like at the end of the day, I went to check on my makeup to see how it had worn. Like the eyeshadow still looked really good. The blush was still on, which the blush was just the eyeshadow. But the eyeliner was nowhere to be seen. So I was really disappointed. I could not see the blue at all. Like it was maybe in my lashes a little bit, but at my actual waterline, it just disappeared completely. So I'm going to keep playing with it, trying other colors, wearing them for full day wear tests and see how I feel. But I don't know. I feel like that's really important. Like by the end of the day, I want to still see my color in the waterline. And I love the Ardency liners and they last all day for me. So definitely keep trying that. And then I also have the little puff, which I'm obsessed with, which I grabbed. And then the lipstick, which I really like too. I grabbed the shade Pink Opal. Super nice. I don't know why I didn't smell it yet. It doesn't really smell like anything. So I'm overall really happy with my purchase, and I do want to start a series on my channel, and I like keep putting it off because I don't know where to start. But maybe, I don't know, if you guys have any idea names, you could tell me and post it down below. I am so uncreative with name ideas for like titles lately, but I want to do something like reviewing all my April 1st impressions, some type of like that. I mean, I guess I could just call it that, reviewing all my April 1st impressions, and then I'll do like the next month or whatever, reviewing all my May 1st impressions. That way, if I try anything new, I can actually catch you guys up, because I feel like that's something I really want to work on, is being better at revisiting the first impressions that I've done. So I figured maybe I'll just start in April, and that's just where I'll start. So let me know if you have any cuter names or if you like the idea of that video. So my birthday gift to myself ended up being an order from Colored Rain, because they had a really good sale going on, and I had been like lusting over this palette but basically ever since it came out. I actually had it in my cart the moment it launched, and then I was like, you know, I'm just gonna wait. And I've only used this once so far, which is a shame. I really need to pull back into it because I've only used the warm shades. I really want to use the greens, but this is what it looks like. This is the Safari Rain palette, and from first impression, like, I am blown away. Like, it is so good, but this is just so me, and I think the colors are beautiful. The formula feels really, really nice, so I'm definitely going to do more with this soon, maybe like 3 looks. I have a lot of palettes I want to do looks with right now, so we'll see when it comes up on my channel, but it's very beautiful and it swatches amazing. I also grabbed like 4 single shadows and 2 brushes, but like I said, I hauled all of that in my birthday. Try to get ready with me if you want to see more of my thoughts. So I grabbed one skincare item from Walmart, and this is the Physicians Formula, the Perfect Matcha Melting Cleansing Balm. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it, but it says for all skin types, and this is what it looks like. Mine probably already kind of looks gross inside. I'll just show you what the inside looks like. There's like a little thing here. There's actually a little scooper to take the product out, which is nice. And then this is what I've already used. I love these kind of cleansing balms. I bought this simply as a replacement because I had the pharmacy one, which I really enjoyed. I finished it completely. I'm already like ready to do another empties video because I've been going through a lot of things, so that's exciting. But I just decided to give this a try because it's a little bit more affordable. It has a decent amount of product in it, and I don't know, I just wanted to try it. So I'm excited. I feel like I heard good things, and Physicians Formula is cruelty free, so I've been liking it. I don't think I like it as much as the pharmacy one. I feel like the pharmacy one kind of has like, it leaves your skin feeling just plump and moisturized, and this doesn't quite do that. I mean, it's okay, it's fine, but I'm not sure if like that just moisturized feeling is worth the price difference. Like, I could just put on a moisturizer afterwards and get like the same kind of thing. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep using it, and I'll update you guys when I finish it, because I'm sure I will. And then the other replacement that I got was actually part of an Ulta, a little Ulta purchase, and I was kind of debating on making an Ulta order online, but I did not allow myself to because I just didn't want to get tempted to buy other things, and I just wanted to go in store and get exactly what I wanted and be done, because I had an Ulta $10 off coupon code, which was $10 off anything, and then also a free gift in store. So I just wanted to use those coupons because they were really good. So I ended up getting the Burt's Bees Micellar Cleansing Water, which just looks like this, and this is cruelty free, I believe. I think Burt's Bees is not vegan, but they are cruelty free. And this is actually like a really big bottle size. This is 12 fluid ounces. I think this is bigger than the other one that I had, which I have like this much left in the micellar cleansing water I'm currently using, which I kind of hate that one because it burns my skin, but I forced myself to use it up and get my money's worth out of it. So I'm really excited to try something new. I want the NYX micellar cleanser water so bad, but they stopped selling it on the Ulta website. I went in Ulta, I couldn't find it anywhere. My Walmart store has a NYX display, they didn't have it, so I'm like, I'm not really sure what's happening with their micellar cleanser water, because literally everyone recommended that one to me, but they didn't have it. So I just went ahead and grabbed this because I had the coupon and I was already there and I needed a replacement. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna need this tomorrow or the next day, so I'm glad that I have it on hand. And it was pretty affordable as well. So because I had the $10 off, I decided to treat myself with one purchase that's kind of outside of my low buy, but I was really wanting to try ever since it launched. I've been watching reviews and I was just super excited about it. So this is the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, and this is the shade Illustrate, which I believe is their lightest color other than a white. There's a white shade, but I don't really love using a white primer all the time, so I got this, and the very first time I used it, I had an allergic reaction afterwards, and I was so upset because I was like, oh, I've had such high hopes. Like, is this my low buy punishing me with these swollen eyes? But I have since done a patch test and had no reaction to just this. But the weirdest thing is this, with it in combination with the shade Pack Leader from the Feral palette. Specifically, those two products create a reaction because I had them together on my arm. I put a band-aid over it and it got like really red and scaly and bumpy, and it was just that one specific spot where the two products were together, which I think is really interesting. They just brought out the worst in each other, I guess, and it was just like really like dumb bad luck to end up using those and having the reaction. But I've been using this ever since I did the patch test and I have had no problem. It's what I have on my eyes today, and I do need to keep using it over time. I feel like this does kind of crease faster, and like when you're doing your eye, like you'll have to go back and like kind of tap it out and just be really sure that it's not creasing. I have not used it to cut my crease at all. I've only used it as a primer, but it's actually a little bit more liquidy. It's thicker than the Essence I Love Color, but it's thinner than the P. Louise base. It's kind of in the middle there, and it has good coverage, but it actually looks so much better on my eye. Like the P. Louise one I feel recently looks kind of dry sometimes, where this kind of has like almost like a dewy finish to it. It's really pretty. Like honestly, I would even be like curious to try this as a concealer. I'm not sure if the shade would work. I think it would work for me. So anyways, I'm glad that I ended up purchasing this because I've been on the hunt for a really good eye primer, and I think I might be able to replace my P. Louise with this. I'm gonna keep trying it out and see. So yeah, like I said, I had a $10 coupon code, so technically it was free. And then last but not least, oh, I have it here, the free gift with like for your birthday month from Tarte from Ulta is this Tarte lip paint, and they actually had a bunch of different shades you could choose from, but I just went ahead and grabbed Pillow Talk, which is like a really light nude. I have not tried this yet. I think I have a few of their formula like this. I really hope I don't already own this shade. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think I just own Bestie, but I do remember liking the formula, and I love a really good nude lip. So, I mean, it looks much lighter on the packaging there than here, but that's fine. I'm definitely going to try it out and see. Yeah, I love a good nude, so. And it was free. It was a gift. Happy birthday to me. Alright, really quickly, just to show you a few things that I received as PR. First off is the new Joy Lorraine Cosmetics Gorgeously Matte Palette, which just looks like this. It's in the little sleeve, and then you can pull it through, and here's what it looks like. Just looks like the exact same as the sleeve. Here's what it looks like. It is an all matte palette. There are 9 different shades here. I don't want to swatch it because I haven't taken product photos for Instagram yet because I'm the worst, and I've just had this sitting for like a week because there's just so many palettes. I'm so overwhelmed. So I think this looks really pretty. I think it's a very interesting mix of shades. Like, I don't look at this and think of any other palette. Like, there's like, well, actually, I don't know. I just really like the mix of shades here. There's like some berry cranberry type of shades, this beautiful, really bright yellow, some greens, an orange, some cool tones kind of going along here. So I don't know. I think it's definitely interesting, and I'm excited to try it out and try out the formula. So let me know if you want to see this palette on my channel. Alright, so next I have a little package from Influencer, which is like this site, and it's specifically like for reviewing things, and I've been on Influencer for like 7 years or something. Like, you don't have to be like an influencer to be on Influencer. Like, it's just specifically like you try things, you review them. You can, like, sometimes you're supposed to go on like the Sephora site and review it or whatever, but they have different campaigns. And normally whenever I get the email that's like to like fill out for a campaign, I fill it out, but I don't know, I feel like I haven't been very consistent, so I don't know why they keep sending me these things. But anyways, I got a Giorgio Armani Lip Maestro, I don't know, but it just looks like this, or that's what the little campaign card looks like. And I ended up getting a really pretty shade. It's like a full-size one. I don't even know how much this retails for, but I know it's a very bougie lip product. Here's what it looks like. I got like a really pretty pink shade, you can see. And honestly, I didn't look it up, but I'm like 99.9% sure that Giorgio Armani is not cruelty-free. But also, I'm just so curious to try this out and see if it's worth the price tag. I thought maybe I'll use it once in like a first impression type video, and then give it on to or pass it on to my mom, just to see the formula, and just to, if I have anything I can compare it to. I don't know, I am really curious, and it's not something I would ever have bought myself, but it is here in my hands, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. But packaging, I don't know. It's here, I'll tell you the shade, I guess. It is the shade 500. Well, that's lame. It's just a number. Yeah, that's lame. Anyways, let me know if you would like to hear my thoughts on this lip product, and I'll talk about it at some point, and specifically just to compare it and see like about the price and everything, because I don't know, I'm not convinced that any lip product is worth like $40, which I'm guessing is how much that is. Actually, let me just look it up real quick. Oh lord, it is $38. That is so crazy. Okay, last but not least, you know it, it's that time again. Time to talk about Pixi, because they send a package like every single month, which I am not complaining about. Like, I am beyond grateful. This one says it says it's time to say a glowing hello to. I don't want to show you guys because my address is on there. But here's what the inside looks like. And I love, like, can we just start off by what I love about this? It's the fact that Pixi always like has like a full thing on what the products are, because I'm not smart about skincare. Like, I just do whatever people tell me to do. Like, I follow along. Like, they have it listed out like by number, and that's what I need. So this is what the package looks like, and I'm super excited about this, but also it's frustrating because I want to do like a Pixi skincare video, and it's like every time I'm like, okay, I've tried everything out, I'm good, let's go ahead, let's do this, and then it's like they send more, and I'm like, oh, that's a lot more to try and to have a review on, because skincare takes, you know, a good amount of time to really give your opinion on. But I'm still excited to try it nonetheless. I have used some of the things in here already, but I put it back in the package. So there's a Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel, which I'm super excited to try because I'm already halfway through the Rose cleansing something, the Rose cleanser, I don't know, but I do like that one, so I'm curious about this. Then they have the Glow Tonic, which I actually already have the Rose Glow Tonic, and then I have a super huge size of this, so I'm going to pass this on to my mom and see if she likes it. Then there's the Glow Tonic Serum, which I have not tried this one yet, but I feel like everyone raves about their Glow Tonic line, so I'll try that. And then I have the Phenomenal Gel here, which I actually did try, and it feels so good. I love like their skincare. Like, some of their moisturizers just feel like a sweater on your face. Like, they just feel so good and soft, and like, I don't even know how to describe it. But I love their like balmy type of moisturizers. And then last but not least is this On The Glow moisturizing stick. I just have to show you guys because this is ridiculous. Like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but I'm kind of love it. Like, as soon as I saw it in the package, I had to take it out and try it. So it's supposed to be like an on-the-go moisturizer, which is, I don't know, I feel like you could use any moisturizer on the go, but here's what it looks like. You probably don't want to mistake this for deodorant, but here's what it looks like. And it's just like if you can see, I don't know if you can see that at all. It's literally just like a moisturizer in a stick. So I have used this a few times, just like swiping it on like the dry areas of my face. And I mean, it's thick, it works, but it's also kind of like, what's the point? Like, I don't really understand it. Like, when will I need this product specifically? I don't know, but it's really interesting. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's like intense. I could do that all day. Okay. Anyways, just wanted to share that one with y'all because I thought it was really weird. So I think that is all the PR that I had to mention. So now let's just go ahead and jump on into my thoughts on my low buy. And I would say that this month I feel like I felt a little bit overwhelmed just because I had that extra freedom, and I realized I don't like the extra freedom. Like, I had the freedom of choosing something for my birthday, and I feel like I spend so much time like watching review videos and online shopping and like looking at swatches and this and that, and I feel like at the end of the day, like, it can kind of be a waste of time to just constantly be thinking like, what materialistic things can I bring into my life? Like, there's nothing wrong with like researching and like deciding what's best for you, but I feel like I would just be like scrolling through Ulta, like, what can I buy, and I didn't really want to buy anything. It was just like this habit. So I really don't want to get back into that. Like I said, I feel like for me it's kind of a waste of time, and I like with my low buy, like, I don't search for things. I just buy things when they really speak to me. They come to me on their own. Like, I'm not like actively looking like, what can I spend my money on? I want things to just be like perfect for me, and that's why I want to buy them, not because I'm trying to like mold them like, maybe I could use this. I feel like I just end up getting overwhelmed, and I made 2 purchases for the month of May before May even started, which is not how I want to do this. So I'm actually kind of glad about that, because I feel like that gives me a really good long period to get back into not buying a lot of makeup and just like a little bit of absence there, because I feel like it's easier to not buy makeup than it is to just buy a little bit and not go crazy, and to just be really good about just buying things that I truly want. Like, Hannah Louise Poston recently was talking in one of her videos, and she said like she tried to categorize things by something you want to try, something you want to buy, and something you actively want to use in your life. And I think that is a really interesting take on it. Like, yes, there are things I really want to try, but is there room in my life to use this all the time and get the value out of it? So I'm just trying to think in like those terms, and yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I'm overwhelmed to the point where I'm like, do I need to make my low buy rules even less? Which is not something I think that I would be saying, but I'm not going to, because I know part of it is that like some of the things I get, I want to specifically review them, and like it's just, I feel like it's part of having a channel, and like talking about new things is a great way to have new people reach you. So I do want to have a little bit of that here and there. I don't know, it was interesting because I feel like one of the things I noticed is like whenever I do my description box, I normally just go back to old videos and use links that I've already done, like because I have affiliate links, I don't really feel like doing every single product over again. So I'll search through my own videos and I'll type in like Ofra pillow talk, and then I'll find a video where that is, and I'll just like copy and paste and throw it into my new video so that I don't know, it feels easier to me. And so I noticed I was doing my description box like that, and I wound up at an old haul, and I was just absolutely blown away because it was like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I bought so many things and talked about so many things, and it was just like absurd the amount of things that I purchased, and it's like so much more than I could ever use. And like, I just don't want to do that ever again. Like, I just want to buy what I love. I don't want to buy things because they're on sale or because I want to get an Ulta gift or whatever it is. I just want to buy things that truly make sense for my life. And like, I just felt like not like disgusted, but just like shocked at looking at like my old hauls and seeing how much I had purchased, because I just don't need all that. And I didn't, like, most of it I don't even love, or I don't use, or I forgot about. So that's just one thing that I noticed. Okay, I think that's everything I have to say, except for one last little thing which I'm really excited about. And last month I mentioned to you guys, I was like, I think I'm getting to the point where I would consider decluttering my collection, and I kind of just got a bug to do it this month, and I went ahead and I decluttered. I did not film anything because I didn't want it to be about like decluttering for YouTube, or like, I don't know. First of all, people who are looking for declutter videos, probably for the majority, like, are not gonna like my channel, because that's just not, like, that's not who I am. I'm not a declutterer. But I just wanted to do it without any pressure, without people saying like, oh, you kept too much or whatever, because like sue me, like I spent money on this, like yeah, I'm gonna keep too much. But I feel like I actually did really, really good. I went through my entire collection. I got rid of like all of my ColourPop Ultra Matte lips because they were so old. I got rid of a bunch of products that were probably like really expired, like ColourPop Super Shock shadows that were completely dry. I just like I cleansed myself of all that, and then I went through and I did an entire box of things I want to do for a blog sale, which I mean that will be maybe fun because then you'll get to see some of the things I decluttered if I ended up posting that to my YouTube video channel just to share and do like a blog sale the way I did in the past, which I'll figure all that out. And then I also did a box of things like for my sister and my mom, because my sister will be in town soon, and so I figured I'm just gonna let them like go ham, like whatever you want you can take. And there's like a lot of neutral palettes and stuff there, which is kind of more their vibes, like not mine. So, and then I also included any PR there that I didn't really love anymore or didn't really want to keep using, because obviously I'm not going to sell PR. So hopefully whenever they see that box, they'll go through it and get some good use out of the things that I no longer want to use. So I feel really good about decluttering. I have like extra room in my drawers, and I can like see a lot of the products. Like before, like I was like literally like struggling to open my highlighter drawer, and now there's extra room. And I realized like I don't want to force myself to use things that I hate, so I may as well just like declutter so that I can focus more on the things that I love, because I have an excess of makeup. It's a luxury, so I may as well just use what I love and not keep holding on to things that are not my favorite. So I decluttered, and I'm really proud of myself. So I think I got rid of like 3 full boxes of makeup. So I think that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to let me know down below. I would love to know what your favorite purchase was this month, or if you're not purchasing anything, what your favorite like revisiting product would be. Like if you went back into your collection and like revisited something and fell in love with something you already owned, because that is also super fun, and I want to focus more on doing that as well. So yeah, I would love to hear what you guys are buying or loving from your collection, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.